Welcome to Monolith Mondays. My name is Megan. I am the marketing manager here at Monolith Forensics. If you haven't joined us for Monolith Mondays before, basically what this is every Monday at 10 a.m. Central, somebody from our Monolith team is going to walk through a feature live inside the Monolith platform, and you'll have the opportunity to ask questions live either about that particular feature or anything else you have related to Monolith, and we'll go ahead and get those questions answered for you. So today we have Joey, our organizational development manager, who will be walking us through the item locations and offices feature inside of Monolith. So let me go ahead and bring him up here so we can get started. All right. There's a Joey.
I'm one of them. Good morning, everyone.
All right, cool. So we will have time for Q&A. If you've got questions, drop them in the chat, drop them in the Q&A box, and we'll get to that after Joey's done walking us through this feature. So with that, I'm going to disappear into the background for a little bit and hand things over to Joey.
Good morning, everybody. As Megan said, this is Monolith Mondays. I'm the business organizational development rep. And what I'm going to go over today is just a quick highlight view of our offices tab and our item locations and how you can use this within your chain of custody. So here, let me share my screen with you. Okay. Everybody should see my screen now. But on the little tab here for offices, if you have multiple offices in your business, whether it's incident response, discovery, or even law enforcement agencies that have multiple offices around the county or state or whatever, and you'd like to log those offices for your chain of custody and places where you can store evidence items, you can do that here. So you have a variety here in our dev environment, but I'm going to create a new one. We'll just create a new one. We'll call it Monolith Mondays Office. Okay. Mondelez office. My name, I'm going to be the manager, Joey here. It's got my address here for you, and we're going to create this online. Well, okay. And I just saw something that did not save, so we're going to put me in there, and we're going to save the changes. Oh, well, we'll figure that out later. Okay, so now we've created the office, and there's a couple things we can do now with our chain of custody. I can go on to our item locations here, and I can look for that Monolith Mondays office. And now I just have my regular exam table here. But say I have a Faraday locker, so I can create a, we can say mission darkness powered Faraday box. Okay, so we can click on it. We have it here, and now I want to open it up, and I want to create those different bins and such. So we can say shelf one, bin one. Okay, create another one. Shelf one, bin two, create another one, bin three, and then we'll do a second shelf, shelf two, bin one, shelf two, bin two, shelf two, bin three. Okay. So now we have our little powered Faraday box for all your evidence items. So now I can have the ability to utilize that location for any of my chain of custody. So I've brought up, again, we have a universal search feature in your cases here. So if I remove that, you're going to go back to your entire database. But I want to search out a case that I know I have some evidence items in. So we'll do alpha. There it is, Project X-ray. We're going to go straight to this one. And I can now go to my evidence tab. So I have this evidence item here and say I want to move it. So we're going to view the evidence item and we're going to go to your chain of custody. Okay, there's been some moves here already, but I'm going to move it again. I'm going to move item. And now, because that's in there, I can scroll down to the bottom. And there it is, Monolith Mondays Office Mission Darkest Faraday box. So Faraday box. So I can choose which one I want here. Okay, shelf one, bin three. Okay, reason for move, we can say we're moving it for storage again. I can utilize my e-signature or I can get a new signature if I'd like. I'm going to use my e-signature. I'm going to move the evidence item and poof. There it is. Okay, we've moved on to that specific office, specific Faraday box, and that's how you would A, create an office, and B, create another item location within that office. Okay, told you it was going to be very short today. It's a very easy feature, and it'll just help you with your chain of custody across the board. Do we guys have any questions going on right now? Megan, do you have anything pop in?
I don't see any questions yet. Anybody have questions?
Told you it was going to be a short one today. Just highlights two little quick features that you might not know were there and that you can utilize and build out your lab a little bit better. Better, your different locations for any of your evidence items across the board.
All right, cool. Well, thank you, Joey. It doesn't look like we have any questions coming in the chat or Q&A. But as always, if you guys have questions after the fact, you can always reach out to us here at Monolith, and we're happy to answer those questions for you.
Correct. And guys, always remember, Monolith is heavily integrated, so our release notes are here for you. Again, it's just in your settings section. You can read the releases, what we fixed, what we found, some feature updates and things that we've done. Okay. That's rotating constantly. So please keep an eye out for it. Any changes within the environment, you can read about them here. Okay.
Alrighty. Thanks, everybody. Hope to see you guys at next week's session.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
You guys have a great day. Bye bye.